Afternoon baseball here on the show. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Over the offseason, this organization embraced a new look, hoping maybe that can change the course of the franchise. For more, let's turn to Heidi Watney.
Now you can see the new look for this team all over town as fans have been streaming to the team store to pick up some fresh gear. And it's not just the fans who are excited about the new look. Several players proudly sent out photos of their new unis on social media earlier today. Now that the cosmetic changes are done, we'll see if it translates to great play on the field.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Brandon Woodruff gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Here's Javier Baez. He will lead this one off today. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 110.
The 1-0.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air now out to left field. On the move is Braun. And this will make its way to the 344 marker. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
In now, Jose Martinez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. Baez leads off second with nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. After it is Kane. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive, base hit to right. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. First and second now, one man out. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
He's set. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
And he takes ball 1. The set and the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2-0 count. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And another foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 1 and the Brewers 0. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
200 strikeouts on the season last year. That's not an easy thing to do. You definitely consider this guy a strikeout pitcher, and if he brings the same stuff that he had last year into this new season, we could see more than 200 strikeouts 2 years in a row.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. A bouncer up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
Batting second, the third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate. And the pitch on 2-1. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Darvish pauses. Here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-1 on its way. Popped him up. Jerko has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Kipnis, or Kip for short. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Nope, 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now. Runner at first here, one man out. And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jose.
Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. Martinez, once a member of the Cardinals organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Pitch is popped up. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. At the plate, Keston Hiura. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
Count is 3-1.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Here's Jed Jerko now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Jerko playing here in his age 31 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Nobody out, runner on first. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting fifth.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses for ball 1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting seventh. The left fielder, Ryan Braun.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. From the stretch.
Nope.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. It remains 1-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Chris Bryant.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. Bryant just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Fastball well outside. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in, Jason Hayward looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 1-0. So here's Avisail Garcia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
He's set, and the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Garcia, 28 years old. He's a 9-year major league vet. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Count is 1-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Lifted into center field. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Here's the first pitch to him.
Aye.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
1-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
There is Jerko, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 1 away here in the Chicago 4th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he falls behind. 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Count remains 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And Jerko will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
That's it. You're out.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 is called a strike as he pulled the bunt back.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A dive, but he's back. The 1-1 hit well on the ground to first, and that's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. One and 1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
Now batting, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Darvish pauses. Here comes the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch. Second and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So stepping in, Ryan Braun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Braun, a California-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's tarrying. They get out of the jam unscathed. Brewers leave them loaded. They trail it here 2-0. Ready for another shot now, Jose Martinez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jose Martinez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Ian Happ. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He went down on strikes last time up. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball inside.
Two out, nobody on. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Little tapper down the first baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Yelich going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run that time for Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Brett Anderson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Anderson.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Brewers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Avisail Garcia is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him. 1-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Up high. 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch, and a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Orlando Arcia comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Fouled away. He spoils another one and will do it again. And the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. From the stretch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Kipnis, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eric Sogard is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Another one sent foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. As a look, now the pitch.
No, inside.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a throw over, just keeping him close. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Brewers strand 1. They're down 4-0. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. Arcia fields it cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jason Gipnis.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. In is Christian Yelich. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball well outside.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 2-0.
Count 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Kipnis. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
The first baseman, number 5, Jed Jerko.
Into the box now, Jed Jerko. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Grounded to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. None left for Milwaukee. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Seventh inning ready to roll, and into bat next the versatile weapon Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
At the plate now, Jose Martinez. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
In now, Ian Happ. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's set and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. One there. Out. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Here's Chris Bryant now. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Two outs here with a runner at third. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, that's a big pick-me-up right there. After the ground ball double play, that runner at third could have been stranded. Big, and I mean big, 2-out base hit.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, picking up your teammates right there. You know, after grounding into a double play, you watch your teammate go back to the dugout dejected, costing his team 2 outs, and you find a way to bail him out. Nice piece of hitting.
Jason Hayward will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 5-0. Last half of the 7th here, and next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. So a full count now.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to signal to the bullpen. That'll be all for Yu Darvish. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Jarrell Cotton takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 45, Jarrell Cotton.
Ryan Braun will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
One away for the Brewers in their half of the 7th, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. First offering on its way. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Up next for Milwaukee, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia. It was a walk in his last trip. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. 8th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front 5-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Now here it comes.
Oh, that's it.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses off the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. Here it comes. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
To first, Jerko fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Devin Williams is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Jason Kipnis will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just missing here, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Braun has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. To third. And there's one away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Eric Sogard. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Digging in, Christian Yelich. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Inside and low, 2-1.
Count 2-1.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
Keston Hiura would be next. The 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So digging in now, Keston Hiura. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Digging in once again, Jed Jerko. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Fastball just inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
2-0.
One out, nobody on. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The 2-1 home.
Hey!
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. And that's the third out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and a strike to Braun. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Avisail Garcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runners on first with one down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fouled off. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Now in the box, Orlando Arcia. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. Two out with the man at first. The Brewers down to their final strike. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
5-0 the final score today. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Yu Darvish earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Jarrell Cotton takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at Miller Park this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.